In entertainment, after thrilling audiences in Europe with her opera performances, classical and folk singer Ranti hosted a live concert right here in Lagos last night. Ranti live in concert saw the award-winning artist performing in 7 languages alongside the neoclassical chamber orchestra. Born Ranti Ihimoya, the opera crossover recording artist, is a notable figure in the classical music scene in Nigeria. Ranti, whose style is music is rooted in folk, pop and jazz, is renowned for some of her breathtaking opera performances with the Muson Orchestra, which includes the dramatic coloratura, Queen of the Night in Mozart's Magic Flute, and Marie in Smetana's. Some of the songs performed include operatic arias, art songs, and Nigerian folk song Iwekiko, for which Ranti won an award at the 2016 Nigerian Music Award videos. Odiai News senior correspondent Odiai had a chat with renowned Nigerian vocalist, dancer and lyricist Yinka Davis, who was part of the audience as well as Ranti and her husband.
Sublime. Simply put, class. Class. Exquisite nights. A wonderful, a night that you have to dress completely proper to meet. She's wonderful. She is wonderful.
So what do you think is really our strength?
She's a revival of Nelly Uchendu. The great Nelly Uchendu. Like, wow. In the 70s, Nelly Uchendu, at 1977, Nelly Uchendu was it. If you don't hear her sing, that's the end. Her voice, and this is exactly what she has brought. She has brought so much memories of how, and then Professor Zilonia, great maestros of classical art and styles and operatic, choral movements and awesome writings. For me, I'm happy. I'm ecstatic. I'd rather just be watching and just appreciate what she's done.
I am the husband of the artist, so maybe in these circles I should be known as Mr. Ranti, right? Because it's all Ranti's husband. So
okay.
So yeah.
So for you, on the personal note, what was the concert like for you?
I think it was really amazing. It's great to see everything come together so nicely. I mean, I know it's many hours and hours of hard work and intense rehearsals, a lot of rehearsals all night, as a matter of fact. So I think it really came together really nicely. I think the ambience was great. I think the arrangement was wonderful, and I think the cooperation from all the other musicians was really massive teamwork. And I think everything came together nicely. So very glad.
It was really lovely. I mean, it was what I was born to do. So it felt like I was home. It felt very comfortable. I was very happy with the reactions from the audience. I got a lot of good feedback from people's faces and people's smiles. And so I'm just really honored and just feel so happy.
What was the high point for you? For me, it was the Wikiko. What for you?
Iwekiko was definitely a high point. I think that got the right reaction. I got the reaction that I was looking for. So I think I would share that. I would share your high point for sure. There was something definitely happened when I started singing that, and that usually happens because it's such a nostalgic song, and I'm so happy that I got to do it as a debut single. So
From 2001 as a soloist at the Museum Youth Festival up to now, what was the journey been like for you?
The journey has been so interesting, such a huge adventure. I've gone round and round and round and round and round and came right back to the music. You know, I've been all over the world. I've been an engineer. I've been, you know, a consultant. I've been everything, but the music never left. And it just kept pulling at my heart. And then I've been I've done all kinds of music. I've done jazz, I've done folk, doing classical, so I can't complain. It's been a great journey.
So finally, from your view about the acceptance of classical music in Nigeria.
Yes.
As for instance, it's David Doe or this everywhere is filled.
Yes.
But, you know, there's this soothing spiritual feeling about classical music.
Yes.
So what do you think about the acceptance here in Nigeria?
Yeah, I think
it's elitist.
Yeah, some think it's elitist, well, for me, I don't feel it's elitist, but I can see why. I can see why it feels or appears to be elitist, and part of that could be that the work it takes to produce just one single note is a lot of work. So if you're going to do it, you might as well dress up. You might as well make everything fancy and do it big, because you've done a lot of hard work to just produce something really short. So that could also come out as, you know, elitist. A lot of work goes into the composition of classical music, the delivery, the techniques, all sorts. So when you're doing it big, and so it could be taken as elitist in that way, and in the way that a lot of elitist people, whatever you call them, might enjoy that kind of music.